Hello, welcome back to the Doofy channel. My name is Duamel Bentley, and we are gonna do another Empties. I feel like this channel is really based off of like Empties. Baby, we're gonna come out with some new, a new attitude, right? We got a new attitude. Is that the song? Yeah. I'm not sure. However, let's get talking because we've got a bag of the goodies. You know, we do go through a little bit of product.
And before we go in, I just gotta say, shout out to your beautiful eyes. Your makeup is stunning. Your lips are amazing.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, I'm a little oily right now, allegedly, because what's happening here, there's the alleged part of it all, honey. I have the MAC lip gloss, which I literally love for so many reasons. It doesn't really destroy any eye makeup. It's beautiful on the lips. I don't have any more on. I've been eating and doing my life, right? But I literally love lip gloss. Like, girl, like if you have not tried lip gloss, don't wait anymore. Phenomenal. I have it on my cheeks. I have it on my forehead. I will say I feel like it, because of like, I've had it like at least for 7 hours I've had it on. And I will say that with my natural body heat, you know, it's been warm and I'm walking and doing my thing. And I do feel like it warmed up and it kind of spread. I will note that it did not break the foundation at all. And yes, honey, that goes right to you, Miss One Size. Secure the sweat, Miss Breakerina Marie. You know what you know when you know it, okay? It's been a journey with that primer. If you know, leave a comment down below. If you don't, girl, give me the secret, because the struggle is very real. I feel like I've wasted half of that too with trying to figure it out. And that's just not cute. It shouldn't be that hard. Moving on. We go through quite a bit of product, and I feel like I'm looking a little glistened right now, and it's not oil. It just really is the warmth of how my skin, you know, kind of reacted with like the whole day boom, 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 and the lip gloss. I think we got that. Let's move on. Okay, starting on with the Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. That's so funny. We were literally just talking about One Size. And here she is, empty. Felipe is obsessed. Listen, we do love this. I think this is a really, really fun product. My only bone to pick with this product is that sometimes you feel like you're wasting product, because let me see if there's some here left. There's a little bit there. It doesn't really feel like anything's touching your complexion or your face or your makeup or anything like that. I know some batches have been a little dusty. We haven't had that experience, thank God, but I will say this just works really, really, really well. So if you're looking for something that's very light and you don't like to get your face wet when you're setting, this is 100% the girl. And let's be honest here, everybody knows this, everybody loves this, but if you're the girlie that doesn't, I would encourage you to try this because it's really cute. It's really good, it works, and it does her thing. Okay, moving on to Miss Visionaire. This is actually discontinued from Lancome. This is so interesting. I really do like this formula. I do like this product quite a bit. It didn't really feel, I think we might have some little bit left in here. Actually, there's quite a little bit in here. I'm not sure why this is in the box, Mr. Felipe. But I will note that this is quite lovely on the skin. I also think that it's just, what would you call it? It's more cushiony, a little bit. It almost feels like it's just kind of like a silicone based.
The Visionaire?
Yeah.
It's definitely meant to use as a primer as well. Like,
Oh.
I remember a lot of people used to buy it just because it was so makeup on top of it, which is very smooth, very nice.
I can see why. I can see that. Now, why is this discontinued? Do you know?
I think the Renergy, the triple serum, took over, and it has more active ingredients, whereas this one just stayed behind.
Got you. Now,
Yes.
thank you for that information, Mr. Felipe. We do have the Sol de Janeiro. Love this so much. Like, this is the pistachio and salted caramel. This is just so beautiful to layer fragrances with. It's so phenomenal if you're someone who's out in the sun. Listen, I'm a little bit sensitive when it comes down to scents, and I'm even more sensitive after wearing masks forever. So I appreciate anybody who takes care of their body and their body scents. There's like nothing left in here. And this is a really, really beautiful one, especially if you're not really wanting a strong scent, but you want to have any kind of masking of, like, let's say when the sun hits your skin, etc., etc. She's phenomenal. They have so many different ones. They keep adding so many different ones. And I mean, it truly, there's just no picking and choosing. They're all so beautiful. So I'm excited to repurchase this. I'm excited to dive into new fragrances. I know I've tried a couple of their new ones and I'm like living, honey. Okay. Felipe does use the Bio True multi-purpose solution. This is for contacts. And these are cute. Felipe, can you give us some feedback on this, honey? Because I don't wear contacts. Although, I really, really do want to wear colored contacts. I feel like that would elevate my makeup. And I feel like that would make me just feel like, yes,
so
honey.
That's
you loved?
Yes, I would highly recommend it. I tried one once from CVS, and all I gotta say
The disinfectant one, right?
that one burned my eyes so bad. My eye was like, not this one, but the one that I bought at CVS.
Right.
It burned my eye for like the next 3 days, and even though I never said anything, it was burning my eye. It was, you know when they say it stings your eyes, like it was horrible. It was just
awful.
I felt like I was gonna lose something, and I wouldn't recommend that one. But this one was so beautiful, insane, outrageous, gorgeous that I would
repurchase in a heartbeat.
Yes, this is really good. Okay,
yes.
So I'm gonna talk about this one. I think that just as we started our journey, just the health journey at the gym, it's a priority that you take well care of your hygiene. Doesn't matter what age you are, doesn't matter what ethnicity, background, doesn't matter what.
Okay, Gaga.
I feel like you have to put a lot of attention when it comes. My biggest fear was that going outside of the gym and having stinky feet, or having stinky hair, or just like I've seen so many people just going, just in general, men and women. I've seen them going. Hygiene is a priority for me. Whenever you get close to me, the first thing I notice is your scent. So to me, having that, and don't get me wrong, sometimes I forget to use my deodorants and have that a little bit natural outer scent. But being cautious about your hygiene is a priority. It's a must. Plus, this is a beauty blog channel.
Yes.
And I think it's a priority for you.
Listen, anybody who's on their feet, anybody who wears literally shoes could benefit off of this. Honestly, love. This is one of the things that I feel like really, really helps with, like, we don't have anything on our feet, right? We just naturally are on our feet quite a bit. And our feet, I feel like, rest less than they are, like, in action. And I feel like this really makes a difference within, like, how gorgeous, the feet are by the end of the day. They're, like, dry, they're comfortable, there's no, like, ugly, nasty scent. Now, this apparently does more. It says relieves itching, burning, cracking, and scaling. Clinically proven to cure most athlete's foot.
And it works fantastic.
To my knowledge, we don't have athlete's foot. To my knowledge. But this just works. It just keeps feet fresh, keeps feet looking right, and I'm not mad at it. Okay? Moving on to this one. It's the Matrix Style Link Prep. It's a smooth setter. Smoothing cream. Hold texture is 1%, so it's a very light hold, more moisturizing than anything. I know you use this more than I did. How did you feel about this?
I love it. I personally enjoy gels in my hair. As a matter of fact, I'm using the gel right now.
Are you?
And I think that this one worked fantastic because it has
smells good.
It smells really good, but it also has the creamy consistency that is not overly drying to your scalp.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that.
I do enjoy that as well. I don't know. It's funny because Matrix, to me, every single time I think of Matrix, my mind goes back to, they used to have, I don't know if you guys may know, if you're a stylist, or maybe you got your hair done like this. They used to have a powder. It was like a little, like a triclone, and it had like a golden powder, a blue powder, and I believe a purple powder. I remember my mom used to highlight her hair with the golden powder mainly because she really liked pulling any copper, kind of warm tones to the hair. And every time I think of this Matrix, every time I read Matrix, I think of that product, which is quite interesting. Now, this is the eye makeup remover by Morphe. Now, I appreciate Morphe. I love Morphe brushes. I love Morphe products in general. This to me was a win for sure. Like, it did the job. It didn't sting the eyes. Like, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I would repurchase. What about you, Felipe?
For me, this Morphe one, it was a very simple eye makeup remover. I felt like it's not like Bifacil makeup remover from Lancome that it definitely wipes up all of your makeup. But if you're in a budget, I think this will work just fine.
Yeah. And it is an oil-based one for sure.
For sure.
So, I don't understand why. Granted, I know my skin's looking very glazed, honey. Don't come for me. But I don't understand why people are so scared of, like, oil. Like, I literally love cleansing my skin with oil. I love removing my makeup with oil. Like, it's just so shocking to me. Please let me know your concerns about oil if you're someone who's like, no oil. Because I know a lot of people go based off of texture. I don't mind it. I quite honestly love it. I love sealing my moisturizers with oil. Like, I'm just a fan. I'm a fan. It is what it is. Speaking of Miss Lancome, we do use quite a little bit of Lancome in here. This is the Tonique Radiance.
Okay, so I loved it.
Yeah.
100%. I would repurchase it.
This was cute. I agree. I fully agree.
It was gentle enough for my skin to reuse it, but it wasn't overly dry.
But you felt it working too.
Yes.
And this smells nice, I think.
It does smells really good.
It smells fresh, and I mean, this is their largest size.
And then price point is really good. Like, it's $42, I think, or $48.
This is the 13.5 ounce. Listen, there's just something about toners that gets me. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, cleansers are cute. We love a good cleanser. But something about smelling a toner, getting a toner,
yes,
working with a toner,
mm-hmm,
is just, I don't know. It just gets me. I love it. I really, really, really do. I'm not even going to play.
Agreed.
Let's move on to Suntouchable Wow Glow 30 Broad Spectrum SPF by e.l.f. Skin.
I think it also marketed as a primer. I personally didn't feel like it was a good primer. I felt like it was just more of a sunscreen to me.
Well, let's be honest here, honey. e.l.f., in my opinion, I know it's a very well-loved brand, but I'm going to be controversial, or as Kim Petras would say, problématique. Mm-hmm. This is just a copy of Supergoop, the sun beaming one. Like, they have like the pink one, they have like a couple of bronze ones. And I'm just extremely, extremely disappointed. And I don't know if maybe e.l.f. switched CEOs or what the hell's going on. Because I noticed, like, after maybe... When would you say they started really duping hardcore?
Like 2 years ago. Definitely.
Like, in the past 5 years, they've grown really, really beautifully.
And, you know, a lot of people, I noticed in the comments that they're like, yeah, we're here for e.l.f. We're going to, you know, be using e.l.f. for the longest time, whatever. I get it. Price point, it's very nice. However, would you, as a consumer, if you're starting your own brand and you notice somebody else is copying you blatantly without any remorse, would you be okay with that?
No, and screw that. A lot of people won't even understand, you know, business aspect of this. It's a matter of integrity to me. If you're just straight up literally ripping people off, right? These brands, and you're just stamping your name and just semi-redoing packaging, because literally these are the colors of the brand they're ripping off. It's just so disrespectful. It's so tasteless, and I'm just not into it. I'm really, really not, and it's pushed me further and further away from them. It just tells me a lot of what they represent and they stand for. And then on top of that, I'm just like, oh, well, what kind of ingredients are you really using? You know what I'm saying? And some people may say, well, you know, maybe some people are just slapping on da-da-da-da-da. Girl, it is what it is. It's just not done tastefully, and I'm personally just very turned off by the brand. Mm-hmm. So I would not repurchase this. I agree with you. It just was not the girl. And e.l.f. needs to get it together very quickly. As quickly as we're moving on, honey. This is the Bliss, a Clear Genius Body Acne Spray. Now, this is salicylic acid acne medication spray for the body. But hey, you know, you can use it on the back, you can use this on the butt, you can use it on the side. Wherever you have acne or wherever you have like ingrown hairs or things like that, this would work really well. I will say, though, that even though this was a 2%, I don't know if it expired. As you can see, packaging got kind of destroyed. I didn't see it working. I didn't see it working
either. I was using it on my back just to prevent acne and blackheads.
Yeah.
I felt like it was just like an okay spray, but I wouldn't repurchase it.
Right, I agree. I think I would be better off with like those acne gels, like the Clinique acne gel. So many out there. So I would prefer the gel. I feel like this just didn't really do it for me. So moving on from that. Now, the reason why this has some products in here is because, truth be told, I do have quite a little bit of a selection of oils in my repertoire in my restroom. And I feel like this has just been sitting for a little while. I started noticing, you know, there was a little bit of texture in the oil. So I said, no, bitch, it is time to move on. I will say, though, this is a Skin & Co. Roma. This is Truthfully Therapy Facial Oil. I did love this. I loved the scent. I love how, the best word I can use is lippity. It is such a fun word to me. It glided on my skin. It just felt so beautiful and so comfortable. But it was also very thin and just like comfortable wear. I did not feel it in any way, shape, or form being uncomfortable. It absorbed on the complexion quite quickly. Love this. If you are someone who's thinking about getting this, I would recommend it. It's really, really nice. Did you try this?
Yes, I just personally am not a big fan of oily oils. I like dry oils.
Okay. Yeah. And this is made in Italy, which, you know, mamma mia, we do love Italy. And let's go into this one now. This is the NYX Matte Finish Fin Matte.
Okay, so if you're looking for a good matte finish to just mattify your skin, I think this works fantastic. Is it going to make your makeup last longer? Potentially no, but it's definitely going to give you that matte finish that you're looking for.
So you think this is more oil absorbing than it is setting and long lasting?
It's really oil absorbing for sure. But it doesn't make you feel dry. It doesn't make your skin uncomfortable. It just makes it matte.
There's like nothing here, but I'm thinking like literally nothing. Listen, NYX, honey, is the girl. Like if you were to ask me, who's the girl you trust blindly in drugstore, I'm gonna say NYX. I really, really do like what they do. I like what they bring to the table. I like the options that they have. I like how progressive they've been with a lot of their campaigns. So they have an A+ on my book for sure. Now,
this is an empty box, so we're gonna pass it over because this is It Cosmetics. I'm still working on it.
Oh, she is. Listen, we have tried It Cosmetics. I will note that I love a lot of what they do, and I love a lot of their ingredient bases, and I love a lot of what they represent.
This is another L'Oreal brand.
Yes.
Just like NYX.
Yes. It's very skincare based. It's very dermatology oriented. I will note that I wish they had better color selection. For this reason and that reason alone, I just feel like it's 2023. Oh my god, I just thought about the fact that if this video is like a little time capsule. Like we're gonna look we're gonna literally look back at this someday and be like, oh my god, do you remember that 2023? Hello, like a vibe. But it was cute. I wish they were more mindful and more proactive within their actual shades. They're just not. And especially because they have SPF, it just always leaves kind of more of like a pinky pale cast.
Yeah.
Not the most flattering on the complexion, if I may add. And to me, even though this product is so beneficial for you, if it, let's say for example, food, if the food may be the most healthiest food, if it doesn't taste good, if it doesn't, you know, make you want to enjoy and indulge, you're just not going to eat it. So that's kind of how I feel about It Cosmetics CC Cream. Now, hopping over to Crema Nera Agua Pantalleria. This is Giorgio Armani. Stunning. Honestly, girl, if you don't know their skincare, what do you...
Okay, I gotta say that this is such a good addition into your skincare.
Oh my god,
I feel like a lot of people have like the misconception, oh, makeup made my skin this, or I'm scared of this. You know, you have to have in mind that you have to have a great canvas, and your canvas is your skin. And if you're not having a good dietary life, like you're not eating well, you're not hydrating enough, and then on top of that, you're not taking good care of your skincare, your makeup is not gonna look at its best.
No, your skin in general, yeah.
I gotta say that this is such a good addition to your skin and just to your skincare regimen. It's just such a beautiful product that is gonna make your skin hydrated, nourished, plump. I would highly recommend it.
He said it best, honey. It's an investment, but they are patented, they are trademarked, and they just deliver results. And I'm a person who loves to see results with using my skincare. We do go through a little bit of skincare, and by a little, I mean a hell of a lot. And, you know, I just really like this. I would repurchase. I have actual backstock. Just Obsessed. Love, 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 love. Okay, moving on. This is the Christopher Buckle trademarked Power Lock Makeup Setting Spray. So it comes in this gorgeous little like aluminum can, and it comes in with, of course, that ball so you can shake it. I personally really, really like this. I feel like this gives me an effect similar to the One Size. I will just note that this will give you that wet face, which in my opinion almost guarantees the makeup to last a little bit longer because you're creating a true genuine barrier and you're not using as much product. If we had to show her some love, I'm here for it. I'm throwing it in a bag, by the way. Now, this is the Rose Water Facial Toner Hydrate and Refresh by Trader Joe's.
Okay, I gotta say that I actually love this.
Did you?
This is $3.99. It balances your pH levels. I didn't feel like I was already dry, even though I was using a cotton pad
Right.
to just like tone my skin. But this balanced my skin so well. It's hydrating, it's nourished, it's plumped. I like it. I would recommend it.
Listen, ingredients are really good. One thing we know about Trader Joe's is that they're actually pretty careful and pretty mindful and pretty affordable with the skincare. So if you're someone who's like, you know what, I love the Giorgio Armani concept, but I don't love spending $100 and something on like an essence or a toner, or maybe you just can't do it right now. Not an issue, honey. There are solutions. There are, great products out there, and Trader Joe's has a lot to offer in skincare alone. For example, with this one, you're having like rose water, flower oil, you're having glycerin, you name it, she has it. And it's just so simple and so affordable that I also like this. I will say that I do feel like I would have wished that because it's this concept of the spray, I would have wished it to be a little bit more moisturizing. It almost felt a little bit more truly tonifying the complexion and almost a little bit more astringent, if that's kind of like the right term and flow. It felt like it absorbed more oil and it dried the complexion more than it hydrated it. And in my head, I thought that rose water was more hydrating than it was toning. But I feel like this is more toning than it is hydrating, even though it has flower oil. Down that loop, in that rabbit hole. But she's cute, love it, affordable, we would repurchase, right?
Hey, yo.
Yes. Very long way of saying that. Okay, this is the Ole Henrik's Transform Plus Fat Glow Facial. Oh
The
my
main
God.
reason why this is it's a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely you handle it very well, honey.
Thank you.
I gotta say that this is a good product, but it didn't surprise me. I felt like it needed a little bit more, and that's why it took me such a long time to go back to it and I'll reapply it. And also, I'd like to also add that this particular product, it just left me wanting more.
This is kind of like similar to the Charlotte Tilbury HA, BHA, and PHA.
Yes.
And it's also like the Baby Sukari facial from Drunk Elephant. I feel like those are the two girls that we've really, really come to enjoy. I also really liked I don't know what it's called if I'm honest, but it's the Origins. Is it Origins? Ordinary.
The Ordinary, the peeling solution?
Yes, the red one that looks like, I always think to like vampire and like vampire glamorizing their complexion. Love. I don't know. I don't remember using this, if I'm honest with you. So we're just moving on with what Felipe said.
Yeah.
Okay. Makeup remover by Lancome. This is what Felipe was mentioning earlier. By Facile. I love this as well. I love that this is so multi-use. You can literally remove makeup from your clothes and the makeup will come off and your makeup, your wardrobe will not be damaged. So I do love that. I do like this quite a bit. I would repurchase and I would recommend for you guys to try this. If you guys know of any amazing makeup removers, please leave in the comment down below. This doesn't sting my eyes. Does it sting your eyes?
No, it doesn't. As a matter of fact, I've used it so many times, and sometimes I poke my eyes or my contacts with it.
Ooh.
And I I
Dangerous.
don't recommend it. I've said it before. Be mindful of how you're using your products, but it's been mistakes where I put the Q-tip inside of my eyeballs.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't burn my eyes. It doesn't sting, so it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Not like you would want to put it, but it's just such a good hypoallergenic eye makeup remover that I would recommend to reuse it for anybody who has sensitive eyes.
I love that. She said what she said when she said it, honey. Now, this is a Yuwu Beauty Enchanted Bloom Refining Moisturizer. Now, this is quite lovely. We are extremely proud of the brand and the owners, the hard work that gets put into this. Wink, wink, there might be a review coming soon with a wink, wink new product that Yuba Beauty has, or, well, if we're in the future, has released, but if we're not in the future, may release soon. But this is cute, love her. The comfortable wear, we've spoken about this quite a bit of times. Love that. She's the girl.
Yeah.
She is the girl.
She is the girl.
Now, this, listen, we are in holiday right now. It is October. And if you guys have been following us for a little bit, we used to really dive into Scentsy home scents. We love a fragrant, beautiful home. It really does make a difference if you're someone who is like, I'm not feeling comfortable in my home. I feel like that really makes an ambiance for you to feel comfortable and cozy, or whatever you want to feel, right? If you want to feel bright and fresh or energized, you know, you can decipher, right? But we did purchase, we are Harry Potter, fans. I guess we can definitely state that. I love. We are both proud Gryffindors with like a hair and a strand of Slytherin, darling. But, you know, she's cute. Sorry, I'm like rambling and I'm like, girl, let's get it back together to the conversation. She's cute. This is the Ravenclaw, Wit and Wisdom. It smells so divine. I think this was a limited edition, no?
It was.
So blessed and so thankful that we had this.
100%.
We actually watched the films. When we were watching the films, we decided, and by we I mean myself, me and I, decided that we were, you know, most definitely going to burn her. And I was so pleasantly cozy, and like I was witted and wisdomed by the scent. So moving on, she's the girl. If you have the chance to get your hands on it, I would recommend it. It's actually really fresh. Now, this is another oil, as I was mentioning. This is a Glow Ahead Face Oil. Now, I'm so turned off. I can't even explain to you how turned off I am when a product loses its content. Like, you know, it starts scratching off the wear, the tear. No, I'm turned off. Listen, it doesn't matter if you love him with a capital H-I-M. Like, you need to stay put together, honey. Because it happened with Pat McGrath.
Yes.
Right? Didn't we buy the essence?
Mm-hmm.
It was like peeling all of the letters. Listen, no. It needs to stay. Whatever you're going to do, manufacturer, to keep it stay, let it stay. But the product is cute. I really do like this. It has a really cute dropper. Yeah, it has a cute dropper. And this is more, I would say, of a finer oil. There is a little bit left in here. Let's see. Let's have that drop. There we go. So it's very fine. I personally just love. And but you know what you know. I love oils. At this point, we've established that more than 5 times. Okay, moving on. Speaking of another oil, this is the Hava Labo Gokujun. Oh my god. I hope I said that right, honey.
I hope so too, but because just this is a good cleanser. This is a good oil cleanser.
We actually got this in, was it the 99 market?
I think so. The
Asian market. It was an Asian market. We love. In California, there is quite a bit of a selection. There's H Mart, there's 99 Ranch. There's quite a bit of them. And I personally just love to go and to see things that I literally don't understand, because I can't obviously read, you know, the beautiful language and the beautiful product itself in the different language. But they do have options back here in English and other languages as well. Personally loved this. I would recommend for you to step out of your comfort zone and visit other countries' supermarkets, because there are Hispanic markets, there are Persian markets. You just never know what you can find. And I personally really loved this. That's kind of like my game night though. Like, that's how we have fun. We like to go to like Ulta's, Sephora's, and like just browse in supermarkets and find the most random stuff. Yeah. Yes, because literally in these Asian markets, we'll find like Sailor Moon sodas or like Dragon Ball Z. Listen, candy, snacks, you name it. To me, Disneyland, don't come for me, girl. I love Disney too, but you know what I mean. Okay, what do we have here? Sephora Deep Cleaning Brush and Sponge Shampoo.
It was okay. I wouldn't purchase it again.
Okay.
It was such a little product, and it was not the best to cleanse brushes. Wouldn't recommend it.
Got you. You know, it is unfortunate. Packaging is actually quite cute. It reminds me of like Shamu meets 101 Dalmatians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very cute. But unfortunately, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay? Let's see. What else do we have here? This is the Farsali, the Reset Renewal Fluid Cream. Listen, I really like the story that they have going on. Listen, I was...
The marketing that he's doing.
Wonderful.
The brand,
they're very
amazing.
smart.
But the moisturizer, it left me
wishing for more. I feel like the marketing that they did really set the bar really high.
They are definitely risking it all. They are. I'm gonna take a quick break, but you guys are in best hands. I just gotta say that I'm risking it all right now.
Yeah, I will also agree with that. I feel like this has like 10 plus peptides, 5 ceramides, vitamin C, niacinamide. This is a punched pack product. And I just, because of all of these claims, I expected this to do me right. And it just was underwhelming. I think that's what it was. It's not like it didn't work. It didn't do its job. I just feel like based off the promotion, the ingredients, and truly the expectations set, unfortunately, it just kind of fell flat. So if you've tried this and you literally love this, let me know in the comment down below, because I'm always open and interested to hear your opinion. Let's see, what do we have here? We have discussed this before. This is the Regenergy HPN 300 Peptide Cream. Now, speaking of peptides, honey, this is actually cute. I really do like this. They have reformulated, you know, you can see this is empty. You can take the product and refill with, you know, just buy the refill, which is cheaper, which I quite enjoy. And it's, of course, a reduction for our planet Earth. I urge you and encourage you to be mindful of, you know, recycling and doing all of these wonderful things, because truly it's something that concerns all of us. So I'm not saying like become like a crazy person if you don't want to be that, right? But if you be mindful, of course, if you know better, do better, right?
Little steps.
Yeah, little steps become little baby big steps. Okay, I got a beef and a bone to pick here, honey.
I actually just gotta say really quickly, this oil was okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel.
Yes, I agree. I don't know how I feel about bar things kind of like lighting on. Like my skin curl is already on my complexion. I don't know. I do have a hard time dealing with this. Unfortunately, this was broken and defective. And I started kind of digging into it because, you know, we got to try. And I came to find that I was just not happy. Not happy with it. I just didn't like it. I didn't appreciate the fact that it broke. It was just too much of a mess. It was too much of a hassle, and we're moving on from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't deserve more than 2 minutes. This is eye cream. This is, I don't remember where we got this. This is the Dermilect, and this is Revitalite Eyelid Dark Circle Corrector, Professional Strength. Listen, it all sounds good. It has this little, you know, kind of doe foot where it's cooling and fresh and all that you want. And it's okay. I didn't really love it. I didn't see much of a difference when using this, other than just kind of like the nice concept of sliding something slightly cool underneath my eyes. So if you tried this and you love it, let me know in the comment down below. This is the, girl, what am I talking about? Listen, what am I saying? Don't let my products literally vanish and fade away. This is the
Clear Acne Solution.
By who?
Clear.
Dermalogica.
Yes.
I love this. This worked. This is beautiful. Like I said, I prefer this kind of concept.
It's gorgeous, beautiful, insane, outrageous, and the product wise. But
yeah.
container wise,
no.
Girl, next.
And also, here's the thing too. Like if you leave it like this, all of your product, clear example, will be down here.
Listen. So
it's just a miss, but I do love the product itself. I just don't like the packaging. If they repackaged and made it more sustainable in the aspect that I'm not literally, because this is what I don't like. When your hands are like with skincare and this product's like the product packaging is rubbing off. Now it's in your fingers, you're putting it all over your face. Now you have flakes everywhere. It's a freaking mess and I don't have the time for that. Like really, who does, right? Thank you. We have another one size secure
this.
the blur. No, this is Until Dawn. Secure the Blur is another product. And Felipe, we've established we are obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
Yes.
Like,
scream it
I
from
am
the Eiffel
waiting-
Tower, darling.
I'm waiting for Patrick Star. Excuse me.
P.S.
Star-
P.S.
Patrick Star. I missed the T. To release his duos, because he released a recent duo, but he's usually releasing duos for Black Friday. It's like buy one get one free. So you know what you know. I'm about to spend $200 and stock up on them because they're so good. They don't move your makeup, makes your makeup last longer. It modifies it, but it doesn't make you feel overly dry. And I just love this product. This is one of the products that I would stand behind it. How does he make this work being an aerosol product? I do not understand his Patrick Star magic in the SpongeBob world, but I gotta say that this is a spray, okay? I said what I said.
And that's the truth. It's the truth. I know you've regretted it ever since. Listen, he's held this in his heart for months. I want to say years. You never know. Because ever since he missed the opportunity to purchase the duo, he's been bitter about it.
I'm waiting because now I'm a Rouge member on the highest status.
She's a Rouge.
I know I'm going to be using that 20% off.
Hello. Now, this is Dr. Brandt. We do like Dr. Brandt in this home.
But the eye cream, though.
Yeah, she was underwhelming, unfortunately. I also felt like
she could have done better.
Yes.
A lot better.
Fully. And I feel like when we were working with it, because it's this kind of push tube kind of concept, oxygen was getting in there and I felt like it started coagulating, if that's even a term.
Girl,
we're moving on.
You're
moving on.
What you're telling me.
Yeah, I'm telling you all what I'm telling you all.
Yeah, it was just an okay hydrating night cream.
Yeah. And I didn't really see any benefits.
At all.
It really wasn't. I mean, what is it supposed to do? Wrinkle, dark circles, and depuff.
None of that.
Yeah. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Is it je ne sais pas or je ne sais quoi?
Je ne sais quoi.
I always say je ne sais pas.
This
Pardon.
eyelash serum from Maybelline. No, not the girl.
Not the girl.
Not the cutest.
And another issue for the tissue. No, ma'am. Listen, I can't deal with this. I really cannot. I come on. Really? Do I have to re-explain the situation here? Now, this is funny. Felipe, what is going on here with this MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation?
That one was a good foundation. It's very radiant. So if you like something radiant, you would love this one. Little by little. I
felt it very serum-like.
Yeah.
Which I am very turned on by. I love anything serumy, dewy, juicy, gummy. You loved? I love that.
I did.
Are we done? That's it, that's all?
Risking it all.
Interesting. Now, this is the R Plus CO Blue. This is the super
is a good living conditioner. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Such a good living conditioner.
Pretty packaging. Very, very pretty packaging. I love there's different textures and it's quite well structured, which I like. This is fully empty. Felipe did love this, apparently. And this is the Super Style Cream. So you can use this on damp hair and style as desired. This is cute. I did use, which one was it? Was it blue? Is it the blue or is it this one? Did I use this one? I don't remember. But the one that I did use, I did like. It was nice. We're almost there, girls. We're almost there. Okay. Okay. So. This is the 5 stars retinoid niacinamide eye serum. 6% retinol complex. This is poppy seed and ceramides. Listen, this works. However, if you're using anything that could potentially irritate, you are screwed, my friend. I have had the worst irritation, the worst swelling with using this. One time I did, I was using my lash serums and anything that I can do to enhance, you know, the strength and just health overall of my lashes I like to do. And I did use this, and I would have to, I remembered, because I looked at this and I was like, oh, this is, first and foremost, packaging is stunning. And the consistency of this product is quite lovely, something that I would enjoy and appreciate. But I didn't really remember why I stopped using it. I was like, oh, we still have so much of this and I haven't really used this. And thank you very much. My goodness, we have a little bit of, hello? A shout out to Tivana. Who remembers Tivana? And who misses dearly?
I know I do.
Tivana. You remember the rock sugar?
I do.
Oh, we used to love it so much. It was the best.
Tivana, if you're listening to it, come back to the business.
Tivana, if your ghost is haunting this channel, mwaha. You see my plot here? My plot? My plot!
Yes.
My plot. Do you see my plot here? We are in the season of the ghost. Anyway, going back to this.
Good cream, but just like...
No, I was so irritated by this. Like, I literally used...
Really?
I would just never repurchase.
Oh my
I wouldn't
God.
recommend... I would say if you're aging and you are severely concerned about, like, this area, you're not, like, getting Botox or filler... I feel like this is going to support and help, but only use this.
Honey, if you can Google the eye cream, the avocado eye cream. Is it avocado?
I think it's discontinued.
From,
I know. I'm devastated.
From, what's the name of it?
Glow Recipe.
It was so good. It was such an iconic eye cream.
They did
I
good.
gotta say that the best eye cream so far that I've tried in a while is the one from, I think it's Armani.
Yeah, the eye serum.
Oh my gosh, so good, guys.
So good. Oh
So
my
good.
God. We're still working through that. So hopefully, you know, we can get a real tea on that. But so cute.
Yeah.
Now, continuing with Miss Sunday, we have a 6%, 6.5% retinol blend. Now, this is only 5.5% higher than the eye cream. So for any retinol lovers, I feel like this would work really well. I personally did not use this because I was dealing with like the sensitivity. What about you, Felipe?
I like that.
Love.
That was good.
Would you repurchase?
I have so many right now. I would repurchase it if I didn't have that many, but I would.
So she did her thing.
She did.
Did you experience dryness with this?
I did. A lot of dryness.
Which is normal with retinol.
Yeah.
And I understand that the swelling is also normal with retinol, but that just eye cream is just too much. Honestly, like, I was scared for like at least the first 2 days. So I'm not okay with that. Now, hopping over to Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Day Cream. Now, we love Shiseido in this house. She just works. She does good. She does wonders. I really did enjoy using this. It's actually very heavy. We took this to the gym for a little bit, but it just became so heavy. I literally feel like this is 5 pounds alone. If anybody gets out of line, you can always like get it right real quick. But it works. It does beautifully. It smells wonderful. It goes on the skin so luxe, so gorge. I would 100% recommend anything Shiseido, really. I love their eye patches. Obsessed with their eye patches. Such amazing facial masks, cleansers, moisturizers, essences, the whole line in general. Obsessed with their skincare. So good. They hold a special place in my heart. So I'm excited to present this one to you. We're almost there. We're almost there. Now, this is the Lip and Cheek Duo. This is the Heliotrope. This has been depotted, and that is why it is here. This is by Rose Inc. I think packaging of this is really cute. Felipe, have you been trying this? What's going on, Mamacita?
We took it out and we put it on a safe bag.
But have you tried it?
Yeah, it's good.
Good?
I've tried it many times.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Is this a cream? Okay. Love her. Packaging is very pretty. It reminds me of Kim Kardashian's KKW STYZ packaging that she normally does for her skincare. Let's see here. Clinique. Even Better Eyes Dark Circle Corrector. Now, this also contains the beautiful little applicator. This was cute. Listen, it still has a little bit in here. I'm not the biggest fan of Clinique. If you followed us for a little while, you know, honey, she's been dragged to the mine, but it's only with honesty. So, you know, I guess that makes up for that. This is cute. It's cute. I wouldn't repurchase, if I'm honest with you. This is lovely to have, but It's also not beneficial. I didn't really notice anything different other than just the same concepts of having something fresh underneath my eyes. This eye cream, in my opinion, felt a little bit more silicone-y and a little bit more textured than what I normally prefer. So yeah, not my fan. I'm not the biggest fan of Clinique in general. What about you? Did you try this? Did you love this?
Same way. I feel the same way.
2 of the seam liners. This is the one that comes in that little pinwheel. And it's supposed to make things, I guess, easier. You can definitely see that it created a little line very, very quickly on here. It's pretty enjoyable, pretty fun. I think, should I drag a little bit of this here?
It's so old though. It's like 5 years old.
I mean, you can easily connect. You know, I mean, we're gonna remove this in a minute here. We're done with this video pretty much. Don't leave just yet, honey, because we're not done. If you're still with us, thank you for watching. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is Dime Eyelash Boost Serum.
Okay,
underwhelming.
Yeah.
Underwhelming. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any benefits. I didn't see my lashes not even shine bright, honey.
Yes.
They were like dull and depressed. So we're just not repurchasing her. This is just an empty packaging of the About Face. The eye paints by About Face is a brand. I know this is owned by a celebrity. Who is it?
I don't remember.
Halsey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should be doing a review on this pretty soon here. I'm just trying to figure out my system and my schedule for videos to start kind of coming and chewing down the...
I gotta say that I've used their blushes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their bombs.
So good.
You love?
Yes, they last a long time.
Oh. We love that. Oh, okay. This is fun. This is the Nuclear Orange. This is going to be Pulp Riot. Listen, I used to be a redhead for like a hot minute. Felipe then... She took the crown, honey, and now he's the iconic redhead. How do you love being a redhead, Felipe? Give us the tea. Are you obsessed? Is it easy to take care of? Like, are you bored from it? I got bored from it. That's why I moved on from it. I loved it. It's a fun color, and it was quite bright and quite lovely. These help tremendously with keeping everything gorgeous. But what's the tea? What are you like?
I like the red hair.
You're obsessed with red? Do you feel like it's your color?
Yeah.
Really? More than the blonde?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
She's gooped and she's gagged, honey. She even rolled her eyes. Oh, this is the Blonde and Highlights Brilliance by Goldwell. Love this. This felt so beautiful on my hair. Even when I wasn't highlighted, it still felt really nourishing, very, very, very beautifying to the complexion. Not complexion, to the hair. Please excuse me. I'm like, oh, so many products. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But did love this. This was a sample, but I would repurchase full size for sure. Now, a couple of other fun mentions in here. Let me see. What else do we have? Yeah, this is pretty much it. These are the fun mentions. This is the Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum by The Ordinary. This actually worked quite lovely.
Really? I didn't see any difference.
I think it works quite slow, but for the price, $14, I think this is a wonderful stepping stone into the right direction. If you're someone who's looking to start getting into lash products or brow products, this works quite lovely, and it's also really affordable. So just keep in mind that ingredients are not as potent as, let's say, for example, I don't know, Latisse or any other brands out there like Grande Lash that are really, really great. We've moved on to Grande Lash and we've had lovely experiences with it. So if you're someone who's also interested in that, we are using them and we've had lovely experiences with them. But I used to use this quite a bit on my brows. It did irritate my eyes just a little bit, but I think that's also normal. It comes with the territory of lash serums. 2 final mentions here is the Lancome Re-Energy. We've talked about the full size, which we had here. That's actually how we got into it. And this is a Skin Caviar Luxe Cream La Prairie, Switzerland. Cigüeña. I don't know what to say because...
I think that for me, La Prairie, it's more about the price point. And while they make you fall in love with it, and they romanticize how good it is, you know, the benefits, you definitely have to stick with a long size or a bigger size just to see the benefits, because this is definitely not going to get you to the benefits. you need at least a full month just to see your natural cell turnover of the skin.
Right.
And while this one feels really good and indulgent, it doesn't really show benefits.
Right. And I will note that I love truly, within the time that I've been using products, I have noticed a large difference actually on glass products versus plastic products like foundations, skincare, etc., etc. This has glass, and in general, I feel like formulas play better and they preserve themselves better into glass. But I agree with what you're saying. You definitely have to invest into a full size to see a benefit and a result. But that is pretty much it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, honey, we're gonna have so much fun. So you cannot miss that.
Subscribe to the channel because I want to add really quickly that all of those products that you saw on this channel are purchased with our own hard-earned money. And you're just receiving the honest truth.
Yes.
Like when it comes to that, I think that our channel is based on honesty and trustworthy, and you won't see us lying to you like, oh, this product was life-changing. That's not how we roll here. Okay, honey? You're seeing this beautiful artistic blue makeup with this beautiful bright pink Barbie look. Honey, this is the realness. Like the realness of the real, okay?
I'm trying to find my fans as you're discussing this. We'll go with this one. Go on, continue, please.
It's just like, this is the channel. This is what we're sitting behind.
This is what we do.
Girly,
and how you doing? Hi.
Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share the video, share the love, and thank you guys so much.
Do you see this
support.
juice, honey?
Yeah,
we do appreciate it. All jokes aside, we are on that for sure.
And happy holidays.
And happy
spectacular holiday, honey.
Yes, it is spectacular after all. We will catch you on the next one.
We'll catch you in the next one.
We gotta say something spooky.